Hello everybody, I am Lizix and welcome to the definitive tutorial for getting custom songs into Rock Band 2 for RPCS3. I will be testing this on official hardware in a bit to see if this also works for official PS3 hardware. If not, here's the tutorial for Rock Band 2 customs using C3Con tools, of course, and Onyx to convert my Clone Hero songs, which you can see I have a bunch of songs set out here to convert today. I also do have Rock Band 3 set up for RPCS3 as well, right here. This is my Rock Band 3 songs folder, and the Rock Band 2 songs folder looks very similar, but it's not the same. Let's go ahead and just get all of these song folders shown out here. Most of this is Metallica. I'm copying most of GHM, or the stuff from GHM that I wanted. So anyway, so I'm gonna have download links for everything in the description, by the way. Download link for C3Con tools, download link for Onyx, download link for RPCS3, and download links for every additional item needed for getting Rock Band 2 customs. Anyway, let's begin with Onyx here. This is how we copy or convert these files, the Clone Hero songs folder, or a folder in your Clone Hero songs folder, and you convert it into Rock Band 3, Rock Band 2. Here, open up Onyx console, batch process. Here you can see everything you can convert to. You convert to Rock Band 3 and 2 for the 360, and you can also convert our RB3 cons and RB2 cons into Clone Hero. So if you have like some C3 con or C3 customs that you want to play on Clone Hero, you can do that with Onyx as well. Anyway, I'm just gonna copy all these songs in here real quick. Sorry if I sound tired. Well, as I'm recording this, I'm still taking my break from YouTube. Okay, so there's all of the songs. First thing we do is copy it to Rock Band 3 360. If you want to change the speed, you can do it here. You can change it, you could change it to like 120 or something. I'm gonna leave that default. I'm gonna leave everything here default. And here's something you should know. I've heard that it is risky to keep everything aside from guitar checked, like keeping bass drum, keys, vocals, and stuff, importing those. It can glitch out, especially with vocals, I've heard. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, so we're gonna create RB3 cons first. So we need to take this, click this to change the output location. I'm gonna pick C3Con and go to RB3Con, which should be empty right now. It is. So I go ahead and do that, and it will start to create the con files. And now I'll just go ahead and sit here and wait. This step will take a while, so sit back, relax, and if you've got Rock Band 3, Rock Band 2 pre-installed, go ahead and start up your RPCS3. And let's go and make some quick customizations. Alright, I'll just show you what I have my settings set to for Rock Band 2 for custom configuration. So here's what I have it set to. Go ahead and take this in, copy this. Here's my specs. I'll put them on screen for you guys. I'll put both of my computer specs, and it runs just fine on both. So here's the GPU settings. Audio, enable buffering, set it to 20 milliseconds. You can always just calibrate that and set that to 20 milliseconds in Rock Band, so yeah. And that's about it. If you want, you can change the V-blank frequency to give it kind of like a higher frame rate, kind of like 3D Analyze for Guitar Hero 3. It's kind of like that. How it unlocks the frame rate. Except for the fact in Rock Band 2, most animations are determined by the V-blank frequency, so don't go much further than 60 on Rock Band 2. Rock Band 3, I have seen no problems with bumping the V-blank frequency. It just gets a little laggy if I put it up too high. Anyway. So there's my custom config for Rock Band 2. Here, I'll even show my Rock Band 3 custom config. It's basically the same. Rock Band 3 technically isn't 100% compatible, 100% ready to be played in the state of RPCS3 as of right now, today being 8/8/2020, August 8th, 2020. Anyway, so there's all the stuff for RPCS3. Hopefully you've already pre-set up RPCS3. There's a huge tutorial, and every time you start up RPCS3, you get this screen. Quick start guide. There's a quick start guide on the RPCS3 website. Anyway, let's while those are copying, let's go ahead and show you how to get an actual DLC from Rock Band into Rock Band 2, because it's not as simple as copy it over. Because some DLCs are made for Rock Band, some are made for Rock Band 2, some are for Rock Band 3. You get the point. Anyway, so this is the update list. So you can update your Rock Band, which I have done. I'll go ahead and put this link in the description as well, in case you want to update your Rock Band 2 and Rock Band 3 up to 102 and 105. Title Update 5 does not break on PS3, unlike how it does on Xbox 360, so just letting you know. Don't worry about it breaking. It's fine. Ah, here it is. psndl.net. So this is where I find Rock Band's songs. I decided to download Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold. You can choose whatever you want. I'm not gonna judge you on your choice of songs. So you download package and wrap. What you do with these files here, I'm not even gonna wait for that to finish downloading. Let's go ahead and real quick go to the downloads, where these wrap files are. So you're in your RPCS3 folder, and you've got the wrap file. Now take this wrap file. This is how it unlocks the song, so to speak. It's how it decodes it and allows it to be used, and it's like a confirmation token of, yes, this is official DLC, and yes, I have purchased this. So you put that into you go into dev HDD 0, home 0001, ex data, and you move this wrap file over. As you can see, I already have it. And with the now downloaded package that you have for the song, so this is what your screen would look like without game data. So you're gonna click on View, Game Categories, and check Game Data. So you File, you click Install Packages / Wraps, go to Downloads, double click your package file, it will install. But now you see it has been installed into Rock Band. I do not have Rock Band for PS3. I never did. Or I did for a small amount of time, but I don't have it anymore. So what you do from here, so we're gonna right click on Rock Band game data, open install folder. As you see, I've already done that. Now what we do is we go into user dir, and this CCFA01 or OOA1 folder. It has a folder called songs in it, and here's Afterlife. This is your DLC song. You will need a DLC song. Any DLC song will work. This is I don't know if you actually need a DLC song. I'm just doing this just to be certain, like just to be safe. And here, yeah, this is the Afterlife. So when you're copying these songs, we're going to be moving these so it's visible to Rock Band 2. We're going to go ahead and cut or copy this entire folder here, CCF00A1. We're going to copy it. Just act like I've copied it, okay? And then we go into your Rock Band 2. I don't know exactly what it would be, the serial code would be for US, since I did get ES plus a Europe disc, or a burn to Europe disc instead of a US disc. So anyway, so you go into there, user dir, and then there'll be some stuff in here, like this should already be here. Ignore it. Just paste in the CCF00A1. And now, if this was your folder, it should have songs.dta and Afterlife or whatever DLC song you chose. Next thing you want to do is go over. Well, we're still waiting for Onyx, right? Yeah. Let's just pretend it was already completed and we're ready to C3 Con Tools. I gotta find C3 Con folder. So you open C3 Con Tools, which I already have pre-opened, and you click on PS3 Converter. And here this is gonna get a little bit tricky to explain because we're technically not ready for this step yet. But with the PS3 converter open, it should make a folder called PS3. In that folder, there should be an all songs, cons, merge songs, and songs to merge. The rest of these folders were made by me. So this merged songs will be completely empty. If you're going to do customs for Rock Band 3, there's a video by Asai that's already covered this in good enough detail on how to set up RPCS3 and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and explain this again in short terms. Since I already have multiple songs folders, this is gonna be a little bit harder to explain. So you just copied over your DLC song, which I'm still not judging on what you picked, and your songs.dta folder or file. You want to take the songs.dta and Afterlife and copy them into merged songs. This will not work I don't think it will work if you just copy songs.dta. I'm not 100% certain on that. Don't quote me on that. But just to be safe, I copy over everything. All of your previous customs, all of your DLC songs, everything. I copy it into merged songs. Alright. All of the RB3con files have been created. I did have a fail. I'm not gonna get into detail why it failed, how it failed. We're just gonna move along. And before we get to converting these into RB2con, continuing off of what Asai did, go into other tools, black venue, or just black them all, FPS increase, and a bunch of other little changes. So now we modify the con files. Okay, now it's all done and good. All of them have been black venued. Close out of that. Batch process. Copy all of the 1x. So deselect all of the 2x ones, if you have any that say 2x. Take these RB3cons, because as you can see, it's the RB3cons. Rock Band 2. Everything there. Select the output. I'm gonna set this to PS3 cons. And now it will create Rock Band RB2 cons. Now, this is gonna be a little bit faster than last time, converting RB3 to RB2. But it's still gonna take a while, so we'll be back again. So now the con files, the RB2 con files have been made. Only 1x has been made because making 2x is a little buggy for converting RB3 cons. So I just didn't worry about that. Anyway, we can close out of all that. And now we go into C3 con tools. Open up the PS3 converter. It finds the con files here, 9 to be exact. And see, there's nothing in merge songs, so it cannot merge new songs with existing. So what you should have already done is have your Afterlife or whatever DLC you picked again, and the songs.dta, and have those in there. But since I'm gonna be using a set list that already has a fuck ton of customs in it, I am going to use my Rock Band 2, my RB2 folder here. You don't have to do this. I'm just doing this because I already have a huge amount of Rock Band's customs, Rock Band 2, Rock Band 3 customs, so I have them split up. Alright, now, I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. Now I can merge, that has the songs.dta and all the songs in it. Now all you have to do, if it finds all the con files in cons, you can just go ahead or you can just pick whatever input folder you want. So if you want to put your con files in downloads, like for example, you just got a bunch of customs off of the C3 forums instead of converting it from Clone Hero. Like, you can just go straight from downloads to the PS3 converter if you like. But since I'm not doing it that way, I just throw all of my cons into cons and do it from there. So now we just go ahead and hit begin, let it do all the things to copy the RB2 cons, because remember, this is for Rock Band 2. And this is one of the fastest things to happen. The second fastest against the black backgrounding that we did on the RB3 cons, which will convert over into the RB2 cons. Not perfectly, so the background will just be a grayed out venue. But if you can find the right venue, it could be a perfect black. And because you can change the venue in Rock Band 2, you could just find like a perfect black venue, or one that's close enough to your liking. I just use whatever random venue it gives me, and we're already done. All of the files have been merged into the merged songs folder. Now, you cannot, there is one more step. You cannot just copy these files here, these new customs, and copy them straight into your Rock Band 2 custom song folder. Because, here, I'll just go ahead and show you what will happen. I'll copy them over, and it won't work. You'll see. So I'll just paste those and replace. So here's all the new songs. And for controller config, I'm using a Guitar. I'm using anti-micro. And just setting the guitar key to keyboard. Here, you can go ahead and take a look at my settings here. This is what I have it set to. I just have this set to equals. So I have no effect when under star power or whatever it's called in Rock Band. Because usually Rock Band has special, like, effects put over the song or over the guitar track, depending on where the position of a slider is. But, of course, that slider does not exist on Guitar Hero guitars. So, I'm forcing it to be set to, you can see it here. I'm forcing it to be set to none. And I've taped this axis down, so it can't be changed. Anyway, so here's my settings for anti-micro. This is a Guitar connected with a RAFnet, of course. That's not new or special anymore. Anyway, so yeah, there's all the settings for that. And with, I just closed anti-micro, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hold on, I need to reopen it because I'm about to play. Just hide it. So again, I have it set to keyboard. You should probably make a new profile for keyboard just so you don't like screw this up if you want to reset it to default. Make sure your device class is Guitar Rock Band. Anyway, now I'm gonna boot with my custom config. Let's go ahead and get started again. Rock Band 2, right click, boot with custom config. You can just use just a regular, just the default config and like set it up from here instead of doing a custom config. But I don't feel right doing that, so I just custom configured both of those. Like, just in case I want to play a different a different game for the PS3, if I want to emulate, like, say, I don't know, Katamari. I don't know if they made a Katamari for PS3. Not the point. Anyway, so Rock Band 2 is starting up right now. So here it is. So, of course, since this is one of these games, you can always just calibrate it like that. I'm just guessing numbers here. I'm not actually going to do it that way. Turn on overscan, because if not, you have a black border, as you can see. And you never want a black border, so... Just gonna go ahead and turn on breakneck and no fail. Actually, there's no point in doing these because the game's just gonna crash. But I mean, okay. So what was one of the songs we just? Let's go ahead and go alphabetic by band and go down category to Metallica M. Metallica. So here's a bunch, and all of the ones that say RBN are customs, most likely customs. So let's just do Nothing Else Matters. And you see it comes up with an error. The song data you are accessing has become unavailable, and the game cannot proceed without it. Your game session has restarted. So, if my screen could not black out, if we look at that error code, or error, and we go into the log down here, you can see it's failed to verify this mid-edat file. That's one of the errors. And another one is this sysfs open failed. It failed to open this file, the folder weights.bin. So the next thing you gotta do is close out of Rock Band 2 because it's irrelevant now. Now, to fix the EDAT problem, so to fix the EDAT, I have this right here, EDAT Rebuilder. There will be a download link for this in the description. Download links to everything I use is in the description. So, actually, I think there's already a rebuilder in C3 Con Tools. Like, in PS3. Somewhere there is a... Yeah, in bin, there's an EDAT rebuilder in there. Do not use... It doesn't work. It just doesn't. So, for this, you take the wraps. So you take these two wrap files, and you copy them into the EDAT rebuilder that you downloaded. And in this EDAT folder, you move all of the songs that have not been fixed. So in my case, I moved the 9 songs that I just converted from Clone Hero, move them into here. And now with them, stop being stuck at 99, please. Okay, thank you. Now we with those in there, we open up Rebuilder. In the True Ancestor EDAT Rebuilder, if it will open the folder. Yeah, you go into Tool, I think. Yeah, and open up this dev klics.txt. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. And add these files will be in C3 Con Tools. So in your C3 Con Tools folder, there is a folder called bin. In the folder called bin, there should be a klic.txt file. Open that up. And copy the NTSC and PAL content IDs and license keys. The license keys are exactly the same. So you go ahead and copy this. And you put that in the bottom. Put a space. Copy the content ID. Paste. And now your dev, and now your K licenses are in there, and now it will actually be able to rebuild the EDAT files, because if you do not do this, copy these content IDs and KLIC license keys, it's not gonna work. I just forgot to mention that when recording live. So anyway, there's the edit that I had to put in the video. Okay, back to live me. Enter your choice and decrypt EDAT only. So these are all the EDAT files. You type A for all, and it decrypts every single EDAT file in your songs. Which in this case, I'll just go to one of these. So this is one of the ones that has been fixed. As you can see, it's labeled as an EDAT, but it's already been rebuilt or decrypted by the rebuilder. So This is a decrypted edat file, not an encrypted edat file. Now, this is where you're going to have to manually modify, or in my case, because I haven't made like an automatic fix for this. So now they're all done. You can close out of the rebuilder now. And now with every single one of these folders, you open them up and go into Gen. In downloads, I have a file called empty rb2 weights. Copy it and paste it in and rename everything behind the underscore here, the empty rb2. Rename that to the folder name or the name of this, the file below it. So in this folder's case, 01226174420, and then go back into the folder, delete. So this edat right here, this is the encrypted edat. Get rid of it. Rename this, and just add E to the dot dat. Ignore that pop-up. Just click yes on it, where it pops up and says. Here, I'll show it again. If you change the file name extension, the file might become unusable. Just ignore that and go and just rename it. Change this to. And the folder names is not going to be the same for you. This is just what it looks for me. And we change that, and I would do it for the rest. I'll go ahead and speed that up for you, and we'll be right back. Alright, I think I have fixed every single one of these and added the weights.bin file to every last one of these, which means now, okay, here's a quick thing I'd just like to mention. These customs, you are gonna have to merge these customs twice. You're gonna have to have a folder for Rock Band 2 and Rock Band 3 customs, because Rock Band 2 customs will not work. Rock Band 2 customs will not work, period, on Rock Band 3. Rock Band 2 DLCs, on the other hand, will work, or Rock Band DLCs in general will work on Rock Band 2 or 3 no matter what, as long as you have downloaded the package and the RAP file, and it should just work. Should just work. So these are all of my old songs. I need to copy these ones, which have been fixed now, move them back into there, and now, go ahead and close out of that, hide that. And now we can go back to Rock Band 2, reboot it, let it do all this building stuff that it has to do. Ah shit, my water ball is just boiled. Oh, I forgot to turn the anti-micro back on. Okay. So I'm just gonna do it full screen like that, which works good enough for me. go to band, go back down to M, because most of the songs I just imported were Metallica's. As you can see, let's go ahead and do, let's do a different song. Let's do Master of Puppets. And it loads for a minute. And it should do this. Load you right in. The skipping is because I'm recording, don't mind it. But yeah, so there it is. It works. I'm just lagging a little bit, or it's trying to... Recording RPCS3 doesn't really work yet. Or at least for me, it doesn't work reliably work. So, anyway, so that's it. Here's me playing a song for you guys. Open notes have been changed to be greens. Taps have been charted as hopos. As you can see, these used to be taps in Clone Hero, and now they're just hopos. Remember, all lag spikes are because of recording, not because of... getting used to this ending. So that's the end of the song right there. Thank you all for watching. I'm Lizix. I don't know what else to say. I think I'm gonna make this my first returning video. Or just like a kind of a in-between video for during the hiatus. Because I really just wanted to make this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Lizix. Peace.